Imagine serving your country in a tour of Afghanistan. Now imagine coming home to the bare minimum amount of support from the government that had put you there. This situation is wrong, and that is why Jerry Moran, the senator of Kansas, is trying to improve benefits for veterans once they have returned home from active duty. There are many veterans in the United States, and those veterans, of course, have families, which is why this topic is important to my views and should be just as important to others as well. A new and improved system of aid should be put into place through the Department of Veteran Affairs, which is also known as the VA, to help veterans succeed after active duty. Veterans don't get enough aid through the VA due to the government's current policies that are in action, which potentially affects veterans and their families. In turn, there should be more benefits available for these veterans. Once the veterans get home, there are three situations that could occur. One is that they come home without any mental or physical tolls. Now that is great because then they'll go on to go to college and get a degree. But at the same time, while they're in college, they need help funding for their family once they do get the approval to go to college for free. Another situation would be they come home with a physical toll. That means they come home with a limb gone or a bullet wound that will only allow them to do certain things for the rest of their lives. They won't be able to find a job and support their family for the rest of their life as much as a normal person would. And one of the biggest disorders that most veterans come home with is a mental disorder. It is called PTSD, and it's post-traumatic stress disorder. This disorder is very common in veterans that come home, and this affects their family on a daily basis for the rest of their lives. Once veterans do come home, they deserve the best. Senator Moran holds the utmost amount of respect for veterans. Therefore, they fought for our freedom, and now we should fight for their chance to live the American dream for the rest of their lives. The Department of VA has been seen to be the cause for this lack of resources once the veterans do come home from active duty. The VA policies are not applicable at the moment for this country. The reimbursements are under-rewarded. There have been foolish spending on the department's list of art galleries, and they are not at a high-quality reimbursement when they are reimbursed. Families are affected by this financially and emotionally. This not only affects families, but it affects college students and high school students that go on to either marry someone that is going to be in going to be a veteran, or the high school students or college students that are going to be a veteran in the coming years. Because who knows? Maybe there'll be another war. Maybe they'll be enlisted without any choice. And this is why Jerry Moran has had a couple propositions to help veterans live the American dream once they have served. There are two propositions I'm going to talk about today that Jerry Moran has helped put into order. On February 13th of 2013, he helped get the Service Members' Choice in Transition Act approved. It is a 5-day training program for veterans who want to become small business owners. This 5-day training program helps them acquire the skills and the knowledge it takes to own a business with the resources that they have and after the experiences that they have gone through. Another one is the Specially Adapted Housing Assistance Enhancement Act, which was introduced into the House on December 15th of 2009. And this basically helps the veterans who do come home, that if they live with a family member, they won't be, either party, the family member or the veteran, won't be docked for them living with them, because it used to be if you didn't have a house of your own, you got docked your wages. If you lived with someone else, they didn't think that you were going to be paying as much, so in turn it affected them. So that Specially Adapted Housing Assistance Enhancement Act has helped a lot of veterans within the United States. In turn, veterans don't get enough aid, as I have explained, through the VA, and result in family problems and future financial issues. And that is why Jerry Moran has helped made somewhat of an impact on additional resources available for those veterans once they have come home from active duty. A new and improved system of aid should be put into place through the Department of Veteran Affairs to help veterans succeed after their active duty. After veterans take part in helping every single one of us live in this free country on a daily basis, the least we can do is make sure that they are sufficiently reimbursed for the rest of their lives and make sure that their families and them are taken care of for the rest of their lives through the help of the government.